Hey everybody, this is Scotty Alexander, and you're listening to my buddy, not always the sanest person in the room, but nonetheless, my friend Jody Lee on The Morning Ride.
Hey y'all, I'm Taylor.
I'm Blake.
We're the Powell Brothers, and you're listening to our friend Jody Lee
On The Morning Ride.
It's the morning ride.
Texas Homegrown Radio, live from the Rockstar Ranch and Texas Homegrown Studios.
60% of the time, it works every time.
Oh yeah, welcome in. It is the Morning Ride here on Texas Homegrown Radio, live from the Rockstar Ranch and Texas Homegrown Studio. Ooh, yeah. I might need to change these cameras around because you set up so much higher than me. My chair's lower and your chair's higher.
Because I'm 6'7".
Looks like I'm Kyle Park over here.
Let's see if I can. Alright, now we're equal. What's up, everybody?
I feel like one of those guys on the Wizard of Oz.
I watched that.
Hey, welcome you to the Lollipop Cat.
I watched the Wizard of Oz the other day. I did.
That was a scary show to me when I was a kid.
It's so bad.
Those monkeys, those flying monkeys, man. I thought that was going to be a way bigger problem when I was an adult. I was scared of flying monkeys and quicksand.
Have to deal with that, really?
Yeah. Flying monkeys and quicksand, I thought were going to be a big ordeal. Hey, the Morning Ride brought to you by some great sponsors, like our friends over at Triple Crown Ford in Lincoln and Stephenville, Texas.
Get on down to the Triple Crown. Get yourself a Ford.
I like it. Hot Rod Lincoln would work too.
My daddy says, son, you're going to drive me to drinking if you don't stop drunk, Dad. Hot Rod Lincoln.
Also brought to you by Cannonball Insurance Solutions.
Cannonball!
Wiley Disposal.
Is your trash in a piley?
Call Wiley.
Don't lose your smiley.
They should hire someone named Kylie. Brazos River Air Conditioning, also a great sponsor. If you need an AC,
call Wacy.
BrazosRiverAC.com. And our friends Beverly Gosden Jenkins and the A-Team.
You want the cream of the crop, you got to go head to the top. Call the A-Team. That's right.
Know what I mean, Bird? Hey, good morning, Beverly. She's already on there. She's on the ball this morning.
Top of the morning to you.
And Teresa. Hello, Teresa.
¿Qué estás?
I love seeing them on there every morning watching us ramble and talk about things that don't really matter.
Yep. It's good stuff.
You know, the real thing is the music we play in the middle, in between the breaks.
About.
I wish, though, we could put it on the
about
Facebook.
One thing. The music, man.
I wish we could put it on the Facebook Live and the YouTube Live, but they want to mute us and not do that. So we'll just use our time to talk silliness and then tell you, hey, go listen to some of this great new music from the A-Team.
That's right.
Five and Dimer's proud to be part of the A-Team. That's a big deal.
That is a huge deal.
Yeah.
I feel very blessed to be a part of it.
We're going to have some live music in studio today. We got Lank from Lank and the Shanks.
Yep.
Going to come in.
Gonna kill it.
Yeah. I seen him yesterday. I thought he didn't know what day it was, but he just stopped to say hi. I was like, wait a minute. Because every time that happens, I feel like it's Mike McClure because he never would show up the same day he was supposed to or the same time.
When he said there's 2 8 o'clocks in a day?
Yeah, he was supposed to be on at 8 a.m. and he calls me at 8 p.m. I was like, what are you doing?
Wait, there's 2 8s?
He goes, you told me to call at 8. I said, a.m. He's like, what? I said, the morning one, not the evening one. He said, wait a minute. There's 2 8 o'clocks in a day. So you dang musicians.
I thought the day started at 11. Okay.
Most clocks only go to 10. Ours go to 11.
These go to 11. Why don't you just make 10 louder? These go to 11.
They go to 11. Oh, man. Everybody was going, where are you? Jeb was airing up tires and stuff out here. So
yep. We run a lube shop right outside.
A pit crew.
Pit crew, you know.
Like Talladega Nights.
First, you got to shake it.
And then you bake it. We are kind of like the radio version of Shake and Bake.
I think we might be, man. Daggone.
You're going to ask me that at the award show, like, how come you always win? It's in your name, and you don't ever let me in. And I'm like, well, if you win, how am I going to win?
You're just projecting your angry feelings on me. But you already lost your wife. Don't lose your best friend, too. I love that movie.
It was so messed up.
It really was. It's like, no, you're doing it again.
Is this house haunted? Well, here's some national holidays for you to celebrate today. We should do this as the Five and Dimers, I think, but it's National Go Caroling Day.
Okay.
We should go caroling, but only with like Waylon and Merle songs.
Ding, fries a dun, 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 ding, fries a dun.
No.
Would you like an apple pie with that? Would you?
What is this, the McDonald's caroling?
Yeah, it came from Family Guy.
Oh my
It's been
gosh.
stuck in my head. And you know, that's my wife's
I've
favorite.
never seen that one.
That's my wife's favorite song too, and so like I can't help but mess it up every time she puts it on. Not green sleeves. What's that one called? The original version of that. She loves it. She was in band. You know, she played the flute,
so
and the clarinet, and all that stuff. So she loved playing that with the band. And so every time it comes on, I can't help it. Ding, fries a dun, ding, fries. She's like, "Stop it, stop it."
Well, this will help with that. It's National Sangria Day.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure about this one. It's National Mud Day.
Who's that guy?
It's Mud Day recognizes the birthday of Dr. Samuel Mudd, a man whose name was Mudd after his dealings with one man.
Okay.
After assassinating Lincoln, John Wilkes Booth rode with conspirator David Harold to Dr. Samuel Mudd's home. In the early hours of the 15th before crossing into Virginia. Mudd performed surgery on Booth's fractured leg and allowed both men to stay the night. At some point, Mudd must have learned of the assassination, but, however, did not report Booth's visit to authorities. That's where the saying came from. His name is Mudd.
I thought that was just a Primus song.
But why are we celebrating this dude?
I don't know. He looks like that guy. What's his name? Old Man Snow. he looks like that guy's dad. You know, the Selden hacker or whatever.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Creepy. I was reading about that.
Yeah, that was the
weird
thing.
story.
My grandpa, he knew, like, firsthand all that stuff. He knew all the people.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So he knew Old Man Snow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a whole big thing. It is also International Human Solidarity Day.
Solidaria. What?
Sounds like something liberals came up.
Yeah.
International Human Solidarity Day.
What does that even mean?
Means you all stand together and work together, but only on this one day.
Right. The rest of the year, it's
The rest of the year, your name is Mudd.
Right on.
I just came up with an evil laugh. Where'd that come from? Dang, I'm not supposed to use my Halloween voice on Christmas. What's going on? This is going to be our last show, too. We're taking off for the Christmas vacations.
Yep. Going to Fiji.
Going out of town, yeah.
Gotta go down to Fiji.
Gotta have a break
get on
every
the
once in a
beach.
while. I know. I wanted to do the show because people were like, "Oh, you should keep doing it." It's kind of weird to me that the kids are just now getting out of school today, but with Christmas falling on a weekend,
Why did they even make them go to school this week?
I don't know. Probably didn't do nothing.
No.
I remember
They're having parties.
Yeah, they watch movies.
Was that my tax dollars at work?
Yeah. What are y'all doing today? Watching Polar Express.
Okay, you could have done that
Yeah.
in the living room, and I didn't have to get up at 8.
Bring
Well, I did
and you
because I got to be here.
And you got to bring snacks. You know, and then the kids don't tell you till the day of.
Man,
Oh, by the way,
why couldn't you have stayed there so I don't kind of drive back up to school later? I don't get it.
By the way, we're having snacks today, and you have to provide them for the whole class.
Man, I'm telling you, I pay so much taxes, all right? So much taxes, but somehow the school still always needs money. Mm-hmm. What is the deal with that?
all the time.
All the time.
They nickel and dime you.
They have wear a hat to school day. They have to pay to wear a hat to school.
What?
Yeah.
Pay
$5.
Pay to wear a hat?
Yeah. They're not allowed to wear hats. It's against the rules, but they'll allow them to break the rules if they got some money.
Oh, well, they're teaching them the American way.
They're teaching them
That's
something.
that's the American way right there. That's what they're teaching them.
Yeah.
Hey, this is the rule, but if you have enough money, you can do what you want to.
Yeah.
That's what they're
line
teaching.
my pocket.
That's what they're teaching them. That ain't
It's
cool,
not good,
man.
man.
That ain't fair to the poor kids.
Yeah, I mean, it ain't right.
They
I'm
wouldn't- they
paying
wouldn't-
them. I'm
they
paying
wouldn't-
them to teach my kids how to freaking learn
they
how to
wouldn't have done
read
that
and how to
back in
write, not all that other crap.
They wouldn't have done that back in my day when I went to school. They wouldn't have been that way.
No, because all the parents would have got together and freaking been
That was-
pissed about it. Nowadays,
yeah.
people are like, I don't care. I got to go to work.
No, it wasn't even that the people would be mad about it. It's just that they would be like, hey, no kid left behind. We're all in this together. Everybody's treated equally. It's not that way anymore.
No,
Teaching them the real world.
right? Maybe, but I mean, they still scream and cry about equality, but there ain't no equality in the world. The only equality is what you build for yourself. You know what I mean?
There's equalizers.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You
Silencers.
don't get even treatment from anybody. You know what I'm saying? You got to build
Yeah.
your own equalarity.
It's like a music.
I'm just making up words.
You got to
again.
buy your own equalizer.
That's right. That's a cool movie though. Denzel Washington.
Yeah, that is a good movie. Oh, good morning, Janet Barker. How are you? Merry
Happy
Christmas.
mornings
She
to
says,
you.
Merry Christmas, Jody and Jeb.
Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Beverly said, I'd be broke. I wear hats every day.
I'm telling you.
That's crazy. You got to pay to wear a hat.
Yeah.
Merry Christmas, Beverly and Teresa.
School's a bunch of money grubbers.
It's changed a lot.
Yeah.
So I went and watched my niece play basketball the other day.
Yeah, I saw the video
Junior
you
high.
posted. That's
She's-
cool.
Yeah, she's going to be a freshman next year.
Very good.
But it's the first time to really play basketball. She's really big into volleyball. Man, that was the roughest game. And I mean, I've been in some pretty rough basketball games where they didn't call anything. These refs did
Yeah.
not call a thing. Like, these girls are getting punched in the face, clawed, knocked down on the floor, and the refs are like, and I'm like, these guys just want this game over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was like the first one of the night, and there was like 3.
Right.
And you could tell, like, they just wanted it over. And these girls are just murdering each other. Like, I'm like, man, they don't even go with the no blood, no foul thing. Like, it was like, it was rough.
Daggone.
I've never seen so many jump balls. They would just let them fight until they finally, 2 of them would grab the ball at the same time. And then be like, jump ball. And I'm like, what? That girl just
Wow.
broke an arm.
Right.
And they're like, no, I didn't see it. It was tie ball. It was
Messed
crazy.
up. Yeah. No, it's the way it is nowadays, you know.
And it was different. And they get, every time they shot free throws, like they changed the rules. I'm like, what is going on here?
My daughter showed me a video from her school that was a bunch of kids in it was like a 20-man brawl, and there was this one kid on the floor, and they're just stomping and ever loving heck out of him and taking turns. This video went on for like 10 minutes of them stomping and punching this kid.
Yeah, because nobody
No
helps.
teacher ever come in. Nothing.
The teachers are probably videoing it too.
Yeah, no, they're in like the foyer, you know, in one of them. Another one, it's in the bathroom.
See, I would get
There's
in
like
trouble
20
because I would
of them
take up
there.
for that kid. I would have been right there in it. I always took up for the people that were getting picked on.
Yeah, no joke. Nobody was standing up for this kid. Everybody was just jumping in and freaking just kicking him and stomping him and punching him. And I'm like, what kind of crap is that, man?
We had a girl that was in our special ed program, and her name was Priscilla, and she was a really sweet girl, but she would, like, people messed with her, you know. And these jerks that were older than me were picking on her, flirting with her and picking on her.
Mm-hmm.
And I lost it. I just lost on this one guy. And I didn't know he was so crazy. Like, he ended up going to jail for, like, almost killing somebody.
Oh, hell.
But I didn't know that. Everybody else seemed to know that. No one told me.
I missed
So
that
I
memo.
lost it on him, you know, and I had him on against the wall. And I had my crazy face because I was like, you know, and I had bluffing on him, I guess. He was like scared. The principal walks by and goes, everything all right over here, boys? And I was like, no, it's not all right. They're messing with Priscilla, and I don't like it. And he goes, carry on. Patted me on the shoulder and walked off. And then I remember thinking, uh-oh. So I just went with it, right? Acted crazy. Don't you ever do that again. That dude never messed with me after that. Like, he was like, I think he thought I was crazier than him. But he ended up going to prison for like almost
Wow.
killing some people.
There you go, man.
He fought a lot. I stood up for old Priscilla.
Yeah.
But I still wonder to this day, would I have still done it if I'd known he was that crazy? Because he was a new kid, so I didn't really know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know if I would have. I think I would have.
My school career.
I think I still would have done it.
My school career was full of fist fights. You know, I could not stay out of trouble.
You couldn't.
I could not. And it went all
We
the
were
way
opposite
up.
in school because you like to get in trouble. I was like, that was
I
my.
didn't like to get in trouble. I was just a magnet for it. If something could go wrong, it went wrong around me, and then I had to deal with it. You know what I mean? But you know, you can't live like that either. It trailed all the way until I was 20 years old, and then you know I messed with the wrong dude, and then I got stomped by like 5 dudes in East Austin. And that's, you know, you can win some fights. You cannot win a fight against 5 dudes unless you're freaking Eatmon, you know?
Or, yeah.
Eventually,
I still
it's
remember
gonna
the
hurt.
Alamo.
Eventually, it's going to hurt a lot.
It does, yeah. Can't win them all.
Yeah.
But usually if I got to fight, it was because I was taking up for somebody else or...
Not me. I was just.
It was never
mean.
my fault. Like, and it really wasn't. Like,
That's what I told the cops,
The
too,
first time I got
for
punched
me.
in the face... First time I got punched in the face is because one of my friends had got threatened by a bunch of dudes.
Yeah.
And our other friend who liked to fight all the time says, hey, we got to stop this from happening.
Yeah.
You're the nice guy that everybody likes. You go to the door and talk to these guys and talk some sense into them. Because if I go, it's going to turn into a fight. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. So I go knock on the door. No one answered. I turn around. I'm like, no one's here. Turn back around, the door opens, and the dude just sucker punches me in the face.
Yep.
Then the fight was on. Because
Yeah.
I kind of blacked out. First time I'd ever seen stars, but I blacked out. And I wake up, and this dude's on top of me going, you want some more? And I'm like, yeah, because now I'm mad. So we got in a fight. And
Blow some blood at him.
yeah. But I told my friend, I was like, man, don't ever send me to, like, talk the way out of a fight for someone else. I got punched in the face for no reason.
Yeah.
Come to find out, though, it was different times back then. They couldn't find out. They thought I was someone else that was coming to hurt them.
There you go.
And so we all went and had breakfast together. Both of us, like, my eyes swollen, his jaw's all like, "Arr." We're over at Peacock's, and the waitress was like, you boys getting a fight? And I'm like, yeah, with each other. And she's like,
You know, that's how I started writing songs, actually.
you get in a fight with somebody and then write a song?
No. No. After I died, you know, my life changed drastically. You know,
Yeah.
I mean, I had to set up and heal for a while. I had
Makes a difference.
Subdural hematoma and cracked skull, broken jaw. I mean, I was
Yeah,
pretty bad
you were
off.
pretty bad.
And so I had to lay up for, you know, a couple months at least. And then I actually got back to work early and got out because I could not sit there. You know,
Because you're stubborn.
yeah. But that's how I started writing songs before I was a drummer, you know, and so it was just beat drum. But, you know, I had that kind of come to Jesus moment, and, you know,
Maybe that's why we bonded. We both have died, you know.
probably.
Been
Once
to
you've been to the other side and back, you know, something about that.
they keep sending us back. What's
telling
going on?
I'm telling you, man.
You know why? Because we're supposed to like do stuff for the A team.
I think that God redirected me to be a songwriter instead
Yeah.
of what I was doing. You know?
Yeah, he changed our ways.
I think so. I think that's
Yeah.
why that all happened, you know.
That's pretty cool.
It's a crazy world out there,
Yeah.
man. It's all trying to
said,
kill you.
He said you can't go yet. Y'all are supposed to work with the A team and take over the world.
Yeah.
And get rid of Bro Country.
Yeah, Bro
'Cause
Country.
I'm pretty sure that was started by the devil, and God's like, hey, I need you on my A team
Exactly.
to go get rid of this Bro Country sin.
I think that that's exactly what's going on. I think the devil created Bro Country
Yeah, trying
just
to
to
ruin-
torture the ears of
Yeah,
everyone who.
because think about it. Country music used to be rooted in gospel tunes
Yeah.
and in religion. And so Bro Country was sent to run it, but he didn't think about Beverly Gosden Jenkins.
Exactly, and it really is because Bro Country. All it does is it outlines vices.
The devil
Basically,
went down to Nashville. He was looking for a song to steal.
Beverly kicked
He
his
was in
ass.
behind. He was way behind, looking to make a deal. But Beverly moved to Georgia and started the A team because he knew he might lose. That's when Bro Country started singing about shaking it and drinking sissy girl booze.
Is that a haiku?
I just made a haiku.
That was pretty good. But I really do. I think the devil really did create Bro Country because
I'm
all they do
serious.
is outline a bunch of vices and
And shaking
behaviors.
it.
Yeah, behaviors.
Shaking it.
They
Shaking it.
outline sexuality. What do you call it?
But even-
drugs, alcohol, and
But see, back in the day, even the Outlaws sang gospel tunes.
sure, but they never, those Bro Country songs. They never outline anything really other than like fleeting moments and vices. Right?
Yeah.
So it's just
But
a
they also
distraction.
would do
I think
some
you're right.
religious tunes. It's what it is. Bro country's from the devil.
It is. Y'all heard
That's
it
what-
right here on Texas
As
Homegrown
Bobby
Radio.
Boucher's mama says, it's the devil.
You gonna leave me here with Steve?
That's what I said that time when you made me play full band.
That's right. Man, that was a crazy day. Man. That was a crazy night.
When you left the guy here with me, I'm like, I should have said that. You're gonna leave me here with Steve?
Man, we picked up this drummer. I picked up
Lord.
this homeless drummer.
Yeah, dropped him off on my couch.
We thought we'd had an ace in the hole, you know.
But he didn't know how to sleep in a real bed. I had 2 beds he could sleep in.
He slept in the rain.
And he put a hammock up between the post of my
Yeah.
porch and my grill guard of my truck
yeah, and then he
and
was
slept in the rain
talking about going out and picking some mushrooms
out of cow patties.
at a cow patties.
I was like, you gotta leave.
And he was like, I'm gonna get up in the attic of your barn and I'm gonna trip on some mushrooms up there. We're like, you got to go.
Hey, morning to Robert and Jose tuning in, and Ramy Lynn.
Top the morning trees.
Where you playing at, Ramy? I saw you. She's going to play somewhere at some like ski slopes or something.
Word up.
Yeah, like snowboarding place or something.
No cap.
What? You gotta pay. You can wear a cap.
I was trying to be hip.
Oh, I thought you was trying to charge.
You gotta pay? That's sus.
to wear a cap. What do your kids say when you try to use the new lingo?
Dad, stop.
Stop it, Dad.
I do it real loud.
Memphis. What is MI?
Mississippi, maybe?
Missouri?
Missouri? I don't know. There's
It's
too many
not
M
ski- I don't
states.
know. MI? MI humpback eye?
That makes me...
Crooked letter eye? You remember that?
Yeah.
Michigan. That makes way more sense.
Michigan.
I'm not a lot of snow skiing in Missouri. Or
Maybe not.
Mississippi. Michigan. Memphis,
Mississippi.
Michigan. Well, that Memphis is probably safer than the other one.
You know what's weird? When I hear Mississippi in my head, I hear a Mississippi. I don't know why.
The whistle.
When I hear it in my head, I don't say it like that out loud on purpose ever. But like in my head,
But
when
you
I hear it in my head,
you
it's
hear Herbert the
Mississippi.
You hear Herbert the pervert in your head?
Hey, come on down, Mississippi. Got some popsicles in my cellar. Hi,
Let me see your muscles.
let me see them muscles.
God, stop. That's creeping me out. Oh, man. That's giving me the willies. And not the good kind.
Get some more of that good coffee.
I'm not going to sleep tonight. I'm not going to sleep well. I'm not. I'm going to hear that voice in my head. Oh, my gosh.
Down here at Texas Homegrown Studios.
That will not be a liner. That will not be a new liner.
Oh, man. That's messed up. Ain't right.
Remy says, sounds like you're missing your 2 front teeth. That's all he wants for Christmas.
All I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth. So I can whiffle like this.
That's a good Christmas song, actually.
It is.
I always like the hippopotamus song.
All I want for Christmas, I want a hippopotamus for Christmas. Only a hippopotamus will do.
I had some ass. I don't do very many Christmas songs
It is a great
on,
song,
on
though.
Texas Home. I like Christmas music, but I don't want to put it on the station. You know why? Because I want to put out good music, and I want to give people.
I like Christmas music, but it's not good.
Well, they all do the same. They cover the same songs.
Right.
So if you listen,
Weather outside is frightful.
might be a good song. I don't want to hear 10 people sing it.
Fire so delightful.
I don't want to hear 10 people sing it,
Yeah.
and I'm not sure why.
I only want to hear Frank Sinatra and
But I get all these from artists every year, and I'm like, why are you spending money on recording the same song that 10
Louis
other people
Armstrong, yeah.
that 10 people just sent me
right.
that might get played a week or two?
I only want to hear the and they spent a lot on the recording.
Go write a new song and record that and send it to me. That's what I want for Christmas.
Yeah.
Some good music, something new.
Yeah. And I only want to when I hear those old songs, I only want to hear the originals that I grew up on.
Yeah, I want to hear the original version of it.
You know,
I got skies for blue, red roses too.
When I hear pretty,
I wanna
pretty
hear
paper, when I hear pretty paper, it better be Willie. You know what I
that's
mean?
what I'm saying. Like, you know, the ones I heard
Which
the
is
first
really
time
not
is
even
what
that.
I want to hear.
I don't know if it's really a Christmas song. I guess it is, but
It's good stuff, man.
written about a homeless guy in Texas.
Is that right?
It was in Austin, I think.
Wow.
Yeah, about a homeless guy that was selling ribbons and bows and stuff.
You know what I like about Willie Nelson's catalog is that, man, he's got a song about everything. He's written a song about everything you can imagine, you know.
That's a lot of driving.
It is.
Because he writes them all when he's driving.
Yeah. He really does have like a very complete catalog of songs. I mean, the whole, you could freaking scroll and scroll and scroll if you look it up, and they're not all about the same thing. He writes different stories, different things. That's what songwriting
His
should
son
be.
Lucas has got a new song out to Texas radio. He's kind of trying to go the Texas route because I think it's hard. I mean, you look at some of these famous guys, like Keith Whitley's son sounds just like him. I mean,
Yeah.
Ned Ledoux's son sounds exactly like Chris.
Yeah.
Looks like it and sounds like. But I think they have a hard time.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Because they're like, well, you sound too much like him. Well, yeah, that's their kid.
Yeah. No,
But
I think it's
they're-
almost a detriment.
It
you know?
is.
They should change
Yeah.
their name.
And
or
Merle's
something.
got a couple kids that sound like him, you know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I think it's harder for them.
Yeah, I mean, Waylon's kids and Merle's kids really have had it pretty hard.
Yeah, it's tougher
coming
for
up.
them, I think. There he is. He's in the studio. All right. We're going to have some. Beverly said Vern did Joy to the World. Cool. I would like to hear that one.
wanna
I haven't
look
heard
that
that.
one
We'll
up.
have to look that one up.
Anything by Vern's gold.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, good morning, Sarah. Good to have you
He
on.
had that voice, man.
Good to have y'all tuning in with us. We're going to take a little break and get set up because Lank from Lank and the Shanks is in the house.
That's right.
Hope he didn't bring the Shanks. But if you need some Shanks, Jeb talked a whole story about how he used to make knives when he was a kid.
Oh, yeah, I've got lots of shanks. I mean, knives.
Yeah, knives. What makes the difference between a shank and a knife?
Duct tape, sticks, the way it's sharpened. Does it have a tooth attached to it?
Does it have a tooth?
Have you melted a toothbrush and stuck a razor blade in it?
Now there's a Christmas
things.
gift waiting to happen.
Good stuff.
Look, I got another shank.
Look, I have a talent for making stabby things. Okay, it's not my fault. I'm good at making stabby
That would be
stuff.
a great video. Like some kid like opened up all these shanks and he was like, I said I wanted a record from Lank and the Shanks.
Not a set of shanks.
Like, you're so not cool, Dad.
I made a knife thrower. You know that? I combined a knife and a gun.
Dad, my favorite band's what I was talking about, Dad. Jeez.
I created a crossbow that shoots knives.
What?
Yeah.
You know what you need is like a big machine that you can drive, and you can call it the Shank Tank. And shoot shanks out the tube.
I built a crossbow, though.
Yeah.
You can stick any pocket knife on it, and it'll
Great
flip
for
it when it
zombies.
comes out.
If the zombie apocalypse come, I'm calling you, Jeb. Oh, man. Morning, John Hope. Good to see you on, brother.
Morning to you.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. I hate to get off with everybody getting on here right now. Maybe we should stay on for a minute, you think? Or take a break? What do you want to do? We'll ask them. Y'all think we should take a break, or you want us to hang on and just put the link straight in? I think take a break.
I like to take a little.
We'll take a little break. We'll come back and do more right here on the Morning Ride. Thanks for being with us live from the Rockstar Ranch and Texas Homegrown Studios.
Take 5.